Welcome to episode 42. Imagine being 21 and losing your mom to cancer. This happened to Lennon Flowers. After her mother died, everything in her life felt different. When she moved to California after college, she found it hard to talk about her loss. Everyone she knew who had memories of her mother lived far away on the other side of the country. Whenever Lennon tried to tell new people about her mother's death, two things would happen. Some people would quickly find a reason to walk away. Others would give her what she called the pity face. They would tilt their head, frown, and say, "I'm so sorry." Both reactions made Lennon feel alone. She felt like she was either making people uncomfortable or making them feel sorry for her. So she stopped talking about it, even though keeping quiet meant hiding an important part of who she was. Then something unexpected happened. When Lennon was 25, she was looking for a new apartment with her friend Carla Fernandez. They had worked together and been friends for months. During their apartment hunt, they discovered they shared something important. Carla had lost her father. Both women were surprised. They had become so good at hiding their grief that even though they were friends, they hadn't known they shared this deep connection. This discovery gave them an idea. Carla decided to invite other young women who had lost a parent to her home for dinner. She invited 4 people, and they all said yes. That night, Carla cooked paella using her father's Spanish recipe to honor his memory. The women sat on Carla's deck, eating and talking until 2 in the morning. No one wanted the evening to end. This dinner in 2010 was just the beginning. It grew into something bigger called the dinner party. Today, these special dinners happen all across America. Each dinner is hosted by someone who has lost a loved one, and anyone who needs a safe place to talk about their loss can come. The dinners are simple but meaningful. They work like this. Up to 10 people get together, and everyone brings food to share. But not just any food. They bring dishes that tell stories about the people they've lost. Someone might bring their sister's favorite lasagna. Another person might make the cake their wife used to bake every year for their anniversary. Someone else might bring the soup their father made whenever they were sick. At these dinners, people don't have to pretend everything is fine. They can laugh, cry, or just sit quietly. Each person gets a chance to share whatever is on their heart. At the end of every dinner, everyone takes turns saying what they liked about the evening and how it felt to be part of this special group. The dinner party has grown even more. Now they also have dinners where people who have lost someone meet with people who want to learn how to be better friends to those who are grieving. At these meetings, people share stories about what truly helped them after their loss. They say things like, "It meant so much when people asked about my dad's life, not just how he died. I appreciated friends who kept calling even when I didn't call back. It helped when people weren't afraid to say my husband's name and share memories of him. I'm grateful for the friends who stayed in my life instead of disappearing." For Lennon, starting the dinner party helped her in ways she didn't expect. She says, "When you lose someone, you can feel stuck, like you can't move forward. But when you help others, you find purpose again. Through the dinner party, I went from feeling lost to finding my place in the world again." The story teaches us something important. We often think we need to wait for other people to reach out and support us first. But sometimes the best thing we can do is start supporting others. It's like when you smile at someone, they usually smile back. When you help others feel less alone, you end up feeling less alone too. Take Ariel's story. Her life changed when her 13-year-old daughter told her, "I'm actually a boy." At first, Ariel and her husband felt confused and overwhelmed. They kept it to themselves for a while. But once they decided to support their child's journey to living as a boy, they knew they needed to learn more and connect with others who understood. As Ariel learned more, She started speaking at meetings to help other parents understand about transgender children. Soon, something amazing happened. Parents all over her town started sharing their own family struggles that they had kept secret. They told Ariel about their challenges and how they dealt with them. As Ariel says, when one person is brave enough to tell their truth, it gives others permission to be brave too. This is what happens when we create the kind of support we wish we had. When we reach out to help others, we often find more people reaching back to help us. When we show gratitude, more people appreciate us. When we make others feel welcome, we find our own special place in the group. So if you're feeling alone in your struggles, try asking yourself, what kind of support do I wish existed? Could I start that kind of support for others? Sometimes all it takes is one person brave enough to say, "This is my story," to help many others feel less alone. That first dinner on Carla's deck, 4 women sharing their stories grew into hundreds of dinners across the country. That's because sharing our stories is like lighting a candle. One light can brighten the darkness for many others. Your story, your struggles, and your strength matter. When you share them, you might just create the very community you've been looking for. And like Ariel discovered with her son, who grew up to become a nurse, being open about our challenges often leads to unexpected blessings and deeper connections than we ever imagined possible.